The book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Call Haloyam to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakahakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make this video, I think I'll title this Royalty and Exile. All right. And who's the royalty, man? Israelite, man. Israel, the elect on this side, all right? Mainly the elect, because 2/3 of our people, they can't they don't have ears to hear the true message of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, right? And neither do they consider. Only the elect is going to consider on this side, but when they're born again in the kingdom through the loins of the elect, Salakia, they'll get it then and understand. All right. So us being an exile because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the Lord took us from that kingly state, man. And that's the reason why I read this. We're under captivity to a base man who was Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right. The Lord took the lowest of men of all nations and put him on top of everyone, man. Okay. Esau Edom, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. And we know who the wicked is from the first Maccabees, the first chapter, through Alexander the Greek. Okay, his seed line of Edom, right, through his father. And then Malachi 1 and 4. All right, so let's just jump into these scriptures and see where the Lord took his people, the Hebrew Israelites, and put us in this low vibration under all the nations, man. So let's go to real quick. In fact, let me read this again. The book of Daniel, chapter 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones. All right. To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right. So we know this is the Lord's movie. All right. He set up one and he put down another. Right. And give it to whoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. All right. Let's go to because everybody's had us in captivity, man. All right. This is the pretty much this is our last captivity, man. All right. Then after that, we're going to rule forever. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. And who's that only nation that the Lord loved, man? The Israelites. All right. A peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. All right. So yeah, man, we've separated ourselves in this kingdom. All right. We've come back to our power. All right. The prophecy of Ezekiel 37 is hitting on all cylinders. All right. Men are waking up on the four corners of the earth. Okay. Through the Holy Spirit. And then who did the Holy Spirit go to, man? Our apostles and elders, man. All right. And then to their elders. Right. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. I'll read this because we know that the law, statutes, and commandments were given to the Israelites, right? And I'm going to read from the top to show that the Lord is only dealing with Israel, no other nation. All right. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. All right, you can be chased down with these blessings. All right, but hey, this is a future prophecy also, man, because hey, the second covenant will be in our inward parts, okay, and we can't go off anymore. But we see what happens here if you don't. Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe it, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so you got from verse 16 to 68, man. All right, which is, man, you know, we've went through these, man. You know, I'm gonna jump right here to where we where the Lord prophets, Moses read the prophecy where we'll be exiled if we didn't do these things, man. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. What does that mean, Egypt again? Because spiritual Egypt is America, man. All right, you can find that in Revelation 11 and 8. With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. All right, so you had the so-called natives, and you know, which was a tribe of Gad and Reuben. They were shipped from the Americas to Seville, Spain, man. All right, and then you had the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, were shipped from the west coast of Africa here to the Americas. There you have a trilateral slave trade. Okay, so we were in those ships. Thou shalt see it no more again. See what no more again? The our land, Israel. All right, now you have a bastard that's dwelling in Ashdod right now, man. All right, Amalek and them, and the little hats, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. All right, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All right, which means no man's going to redeem you. Not no civil right. Nobody is going to bring that royalty back, but Yahweh Shai, man. Hence the reason why he went up on the cross for us, man. All right, first for the elect, and then for all of Israel, man. Let's go to the book of Baruch, and only the elect is going to get and understand this, man. All right, our people don't want any sovereignty. Only the elect is looking for sovereignty and ready for America, aka Babylon the Great, to be destroyed, man. Because in order for us to have our sovereignty, hey, this place have to be destroyed with the nuclear missiles that are coming, all right, and with the lasers from the chariots, which you people ignorantly call UFOs, right? Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. Hence the reason why you always pretty much chasing the chicken, man. You can't get ahead in this place. Now, there are some jakes that this devil will give monies to for doing wicked demonic acts, man. All right. According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. See, nobody else was given the commandments but the Israelites, right? Give ear to understand wisdom. All right. And I'm going to jump down real quick to verse 24. O Israel, how great is the house of Yahweh, and how large is thy possession? Yeah, how large is the Salaki, let me read this again. O Israel, how great is the house of Yahweh, and how large is the place of his possession? Great, and have none end, high and unmeasurable. There were the giants famous from the beginning. All right, from the foundations of the first fruits, pretty much. All right, there were the giants famous from the beginning, and we're going to get our fame back. That were of great stature and so expert in war. Okay, let's go to the book of Lamentations, chapter 2. Man, this whole chapter is just goes into how we basically went off. I'm gonna start from the top, man. How have the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger? And that daughter of Zion is the whole is Israel, man. All right, just like it said, we the daughters of Edom. Okay, that don't mean just a female. Yeah, it's the whole context. Okay, you have to read the whole context of the chapter. And cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel. All right, because remember, Israel's compared to a woman, Jeremiah 6:2. All right, the whole nation. And remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord was pissed off at us, man. That's why he put us in this situation that we're in to this day as I speak. The Lord have swallowed up, Salakia, let me go back to this first verse too. The point I want to get where is, yeah, like it says in Isaiah, side note I want to point out, like it says in Isaiah 14, the devil cast down. Let's get it real quick. Because Esau Edom, his time is coming short, right? Revelation 12:12, and he's getting ready to be cast down. You can see the beginning stages of it, right? Well, how's thou fall, O Lucifer? Let me get it. Yeah, here it is. See, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven? Heaven means a condition. All right, rulership, sovereignty. O Lucifer, which means light bearer. That's all Lucifer means, light bearer. The Illuminati. They are the light bearer on the left-hand side, though. All right, like Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, they are the human counterparts of Satan, man. All right, you can tell by the way they run the world. Totally contrary to the scriptures, right? O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? Okay, so we know that the wicked is in rulership. Like it says in Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. The people are mourning. Why? Because the wicked are in authority. All right, they're looked at as royalty now. All right, but the time is coming short to a quick end of that. Now let's go back. I just want to get the point of that through Lamentations, where it's fallen. You know, Lamentations 2. And let me start from the top again. How have the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth of the beauty of Israel, took their rulership away, and remember not his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord hath swallowed up all the habitations of Jacob, and have not pitied. He hath thrown down in his wrath the strongholds of the daughter of Judah. He hath brought them down to the ground. He hath polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. He hath cut off his fierce anger all the horn of Israel. He hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoured round about. Right? So you go into these slavery movies, and hey, that was a terrible time for the children of the Southern Kingdom here in America, man. Okay, and the Northern Kingdom, all the tribes, right? He hath bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. The Lord was an enemy. He has swallowed up Israel. So when, you got these jakes, especially 2/3, why would a God do that to his people? Because we didn't do what Daddy said, and we went under punishment for all these years, and now we're getting ready to come out. That's as plain as I could put it. All right, some gonna get it, some not gonna get it. All right, Romans 11:7. Israel have not obtained what he seek for. Right, the Lord was an enemy. He have swallowed up Israel. He have swallowed up all her palaces. See, we royalty, man. He have destroyed his strongholds, and have increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. And he have violently taken away his tabernacle. All right, 70 AD when they ran us out. Okay, and the Romans ran us out. All right, and destroyed our temple. Taken away his tabernacle as if it were of a garden. He have destroyed his place of the assembly. The Lord have caused the solemn feasts and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion, and have despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priests. Let me jump down to 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and have not discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Ooh wee. And all that pass by clap their hands at thee, our enemies. You can find our enemies in Psalms 83, all right, through the top part of the verses, right? They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. All right, so all these other nations made money off our backs, man, down to the point where you in the hood and every other nation that don't look like you own something in your neighborhood, man. All right, it's foolishness, man. All right, let's grab this real quick. I wasn't going to get it, but hey, I got to, because it brings the point home too. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I start at 5. There's an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceed from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Who's the rich? The Israelite, man. All right. I have seen servants upon horses, and you got a perfect depiction of that with Theodore Roosevelt with that statue in New York City with the Gadite and the Judite man standing next to him, man, on the horse, which they just took down. All right, that's shameful spewing. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Okay, that's plain, man. Book of Psalms 82 and 7. I start at 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Who's that? The Israelites. That's all through the Bible, right? But ye shall die like men and fall like ones of the prince. Arise, O Yahweh, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Okay? And might end it off with this. Let's grab the book of 2nd Esdras 6 and 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to lord over us and to devour us. And that's still to this day as I'm speaking. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and the first fruits, right? And thy fervent lover are given into their hands, right? If the world now be made for our sakes, that's how you know the world is only being held up right now because for the elect, man. All right, because once the elect is sealed, like it says in Revelation 7, then all the destruction is coming, man. All right, the whole understanding of the scriptures to the four corners of the earth, which we're doing through these videos, going out to the highways and byways, telling our people to repent. Hey, only the elect is going to get it, man. After that, once the word is gone out, preached throughout the the whole earth, then the destruction gonna come, man. Right? If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Hey, and it's coming to an end, man. This was Esdras was asking, how long is it going to endure? Man, we see the signs, man. Okay, the weaker nations saying that they are strong now. Okay, the rumors of war. Okay, you can see the famine coming around the corner. Destruction, civil unrest. All right. So the Lord is coming back to put us in our back in our royal state, man, with sovereignty again, starting with Yahweh Shai, right? King David, and then 144,000 men of the elect, man. All right, the government of Israel. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, by Shemer Kakadash. Royalty in exile, man. That's what we are, but we getting ready to come up out this punishment. Shalom.